Hey you guys, it's Crystal Jordan and I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about something that a lot of ladies, especially with herpes, have asked me about, and it's waxing. Can you wax when you have herpes? Can you go and get your vag waxed with herpes? Or, for men, who manscape, can y'all do that? And so for the longest, I really wasn't able to answer that question from experience because I had never actually gotten a wax before. I was a shave girl. I was definitely a razor girl. So and some of that was partially due to my fear of waxing triggering an outbreak, because for me, shaving triggers outbreaks. I know that's not everybody, but particular for me, that was the reason I hadn't done it. But I decided to go ahead and do it, you guys. I went ahead and I did it on Saturday, and part of me was just like, I can't be out here telling y'all not to live life in fear and, live your best life with herpes and not doing the same for myself. So I went ahead and did it, and it did not trigger an outbreak. So to answer your question, yes, if you have herpes, you can wax. I knew quite a few people before just now, that, do wax, and they told me like, oh yeah, it's fine. And they actually told me that for them, waxing works better than shaving. So a lot of people that I know that have shaving as a trigger for their outbreaks do better with waxing. So for me, so far so good. Today is Wednesday. I got it done on Saturday. I have no outbreak, but I did take some preventative measures. So some of the things that I did do to prevent an outbreak before waxing are the same things that I did to prevent an outbreak for shaving. So first, step one, when I took my shower that morning, I exfoliated. You can use a sugar scrub or a salt scrub or any kind of body scrub to exfoliate, but I made sure that I went in and I exfoliated that area thoroughly. And that does two things. One, it helps with the moisture of your skin, but it also kind of lifts the hairs a little bit and makes them softer. So it keeps your skin from being so irritated when you wax or shave. So that was one of the main things I did. Then when I got there, I went to what was the name of that place? I went to European Wax. So when I got there, people were super friendly. They were really good. She kind of walked me through the process. I don't know how other wax centers do it, 'cause like I said, this was my first time, but they actually had a ingrown hair serum or lotion or something that they put on you before they wax you. They also wipe you down with alcohol first, just kind of dry you out, and they do the ingrown hair. And said that was to help prevent ingrown hairs, which I feel like also will help with outbreaks, because as we know, for us, ingrown hairs are just like a pain in the butt, and usually when you irritate your skin, it tends to set something off. So I will not lie, for those of you who have never had a wax in your life, excuse my French, that shit hurt. Okay, just gonna call it like it is. It hurt. It wasn't really that bad until maybe the middle for me. And everybody has different areas that hurt the most. So one of the things that, my the person who did my wax asked me is, what was worse? Was it the top or the labia? And so for me, it wasn't labia, it was the top. But one thing I did notice is that I have scarring. So before I knew I had herpes, like I said, shaving is one of my outbreak triggers. I would shave, and I would thought I was getting what was ingrown hairs after I shave, and so I would pop them, which created scarring. And so when they waxed where that scarred skin was, I almost jumped off that doggone table, y'all. Lady almost got kicked in the face, and she almost got cussed out, but I made it through. And so looking at it now, I'm good. Like, pain is temporary. It only lasts for a few seconds, and then you feel fine. One of the things that I did when I got home was, when I took another shower, I exfoliated again. Even though they had rubbed me down with the alcohol and, the ingrown hair cream and whatever else they decided they were going to use, for me, like, just on my safe side, I exfoliated again. And then I also went in with my old faithful tea tree oil and coconut oil and slapped it on there just in case. Like, before anything could even think to pop off, I'm throwing it on here just to make sure. And so after day one, I felt fine. Day two, I felt a little irritated. So I actually went in with a product of a friend of mine. Has she's developed a herpes line. Her name is Belize Spivey, and she has a product line for people with herpes. So it's for outbreaks, and you can, I'll put the link down below. But one of her products is called Speed Me Up, and so this product is the truth, y'all. I put the Speed Me Up on because Speed Me Up is designed to help speed up the healing of your outbreaks, but it does so much more. I even use it when I feel like one is coming, just to kind of prevent it, and it works. So I put the Speed Me Up on, and I kid you not, I have had no issues since then. It speed me up for like 2 days straight, and I was good. So if you guys have any question about waxing with herpes, please feel free to drop them down in the comments below. If you guys have had experiences with it, please feel free to drop those down in the comments below. I want to hear from you. I want to know what your experience is like. If you guys have tips and tricks on things to do that I did not do, please let me know. And I guess I will follow up with you guys, and she told me to come back in 4 weeks, so I'll follow up with you guys and see how it goes and if it progresses or gets better or worse. That's all I had for today. See you guys later.